Hey everyone, welcome back for another video. That time we have on the global servers of the game the Thanksgiving event. So we have a gift here to claim. I don't know what is this yet. Okay, we just have something for the design of our shroom. Okay, why not? So here we have the Thanksgiving events. So we have the banquet here in which we have the two newer items I talked about in my previous video. So really quickly, this one is an artifact that normally is going to help you to beat tanky players. Because first you have some extra attack, and every time your character, pal, avian or summon is going to deal some damage, for every 1% of the target's max HP difference between you and the opponent, you are going to increase the final damage dealt between 0.6% to 30% in total. So I think that this is a great artifact, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say really the efficiency of that artifact. Let me know if you are playing on the C server of the game, and if you already know about that artifact, let me know in the comment below what do you think about it. And then we have that chicken mount, 50% chance to gain 4% attack, damage resistance, and 10% less control duration on us every 4 seconds at the start of the battle. This lasts until the end of the fight, so up to 12% more attack and damage resistance and 30% less duration on controls. Just like that, you have a better mount to start the fight. You have the Blue Ox, you have directly some high damage resistance at the start of the battle and for the entire fight, and 30% less duration on controls. So the Blue Ox is better than the chicken in my opinion for that, but you are not getting the extra attack, so maybe you can play with that, and if you have a more tanky build than with the Blue Ox, maybe it's gonna work. Because you have something else here. You have 100% chance to give to your summon, so your clone, 4% attack, 4% damage resistance, and 10% less duration on controls 3 times as well. So this is great for your summon, so if you are using a tanky build, if your summon can stay alive, maybe it is gonna help. Because this is the only mount applying some buffs on your clone. So if you know about that, if you already tried it, let me know in the comment below. So then in the price selection, you have the harp here and the bistro bow. So if you lack the bistro bow, this is by far the top 1 artifact you have in the game. Not for every class though. If you are a Plume Monarch or a Shadow Hunter, this is the best artifact to have. If you are a warrior, this is also an amazing one if you are playing with an aggressive build and a lot of counter. But hey, if you want to get it, if you want to select this one, you need first to obtain the scythe, and then you can finally select it. So I wish you the best luck. May you cut and get the artifact at the beginning, so it's not gonna cost a lot to obtain the bow. So I already covered the different events we have in here, so if you are curious about it, you can check my previous video on the C server of the game, and so you will have the detail, because we have exactly the same events. The different thing is that now we have that as well, so if you are spending in the game, you can get some more gems in here, and we also have the fortune cat for the players who want to spend a lot. This is the best thing. You are capped at, I think it is $350. If you are spending that and investing the gems here, you will have the maximum amount of gem gifts. So the max is like 60 extra gems, something like that, because it feels scripted every time you are spending here. The bigger the investment, the less the bonuses you are gonna have, the lower the bonus. But if you are planning to spend, make sure that you are using Aptoide. And by the way, I have something very important to say about Aptoide. We are gonna see that directly. So here, when you are using Aptoide, you are saving some money because you are getting some cash back every time you are spending in the game. For example, here, I'm gonna spend 350 euros. I'm gonna get 73 euros and 50 cents in cash back that I can reuse to buy other stuff in game. But there is something very important that you have to know about my promo code. I changed my contract with Aptoide, which means that during that period and until the end of the year, I'm not gonna earn any money through my promo code. You are gonna get the 5% extra cash back until the 7th of December. I don't really understand why. Apparently we are gonna have a lot of events at the end of December, so they are not gonna give you the 5% extra cashback anymore until the end of the year. But in January, normally everything should be back to work. So spend only if you want to have more fun in the game. Don't spend because you think that it's gonna help my channel grow. Until the end of the year, it is not true anymore. But in January, it's gonna be back normally. So here, because we had the fortune cat, and I'm still planning to spend a bit in December, I am gonna spend a bit, like 350 euros, and then normally in December, I am not gonna spend anything else. So let's do that. I'm gonna get my cash back. This is the last time I'm spending. I also have some cashback already, so normally I have close to 200 euros in cashback. so I can spend a bit before the end of the year. But you have also that, so let's spend an extra here to get some more gems. So there we go, $10 here. I'm using the cashback I have, so I'm not spending any more money, and it was doubled. So this is a simple way to get a few more gems if you are planning to spend today. Okay, so now I have 350 gems. I think that at the end I will have like 410. So let's invest my gems here. 0.99 to get 149. 4.99 to get 9.98, so it was double. 9.99 to get 14.99. Okay, that was 1.5. 20 to get 30. One more time, it was 1.5, and now normally it should be below 1.5. Don't ask me why, but generally this is how it works. So 50 to get 55, as I said, and 100 to get, normally here I'm gonna get only the 1.1. You know what? I'm gonna keep the animation and you are gonna see 1.1. So it's not random. I'm gonna get it again. Look at that, 1.1. Of course, because then it's a lot of money, right? But this is clearly not random. That wheel is scripted, okay? So don't spend too much, guys. And by the way, now I have 395 gems, so I was expecting a bit more, but yeah, this is around that. Generally, you get between 50 and 60 more gems if you are spending the same amount. Okay, so I'm gonna do my quest here, and after that, I will catch you for the Thanksgiving banquet. Just one more thing before, if you still want to spend, I think that this is the best way here. Get some scrolls. For $20, you can get some pickaxes here, and if you are taking that 3 times a day, it's gonna refresh tomorrow. If you are doing that, you are gonna get a lot of increase in power, but this is super expensive, but this is the best way to increase your stats. Getting the scrolls here 3 times a day, you are gonna have pay like $60. If you have the budget, go for that. You will have a crazy increase in power after that during the entire week, and you can replicate that on the other packs as well. So enjoy that. I'm never doing that personally because I'm a content creator and I'm spending only to get the items to try them on my channel. Otherwise, I would definitely spend here because this is probably the best value you have in the game. And for the Master Chef, if you want to have all the S tier recipes, you have the detail on the screen right now. Try to do that directly at the start of the event, so you are gonna give more points to your server. And look at that, 10 feather coins because I gifted an S rank recipe. I don't know the rewards you are gonna have if you are giving something else. But if I remember correctly, I didn't get the 10 feather coins when I did that on the C server of the game. Okay, let's spend some things here in the battle pass so I can have more forks. And I think that now I'm good to go. I'm just going in the shop here to buy the extra forks with my red diamonds. So then I'm just gonna take a pack here. I think that I'm gonna go with like 1 big pack, $100. Think I'm gonna start with that. I don't want to spend too much on that event. I would love to have the artifact as always, but I've already been really lucky on the previous event, so I'm not expecting to get anything that time. May you have everything you want within the few draws only. That time, it's my time. Let's see what do I get. So let's start with my first draws. There we go, again on a big event. Let's see if I am gonna have some luck today or not. I already cut one time, half the way for the guarantee. This is great. So let's continue. Keep an eye on that counter here to see if I am lucky or not. Okay, 59, 49, 39. Okay, so this is something that I wasn't expecting. It seems like I have even more luck than before. Dude, this is crazy. I already have the amount. 120 draws. Amazing, guys. Oh, my luck is not stopping apparently, so can I get the artifact? Look at that, normally I needed 500 draws to get the mount on the guarantee. And I already got it, before the costume. Crazy, guys. Okay, so let's continue. Who knows, maybe I can get the artifact now, right? 70, 60 draws. 50 before the next guarantee. Okay, let's just claim the rewards. Go back in the battle pass. Spend these to get some more forks. Let's go back in here. 36 more. So let's continue. 200. You know what? Let's just try to get the costume. So let's buy something else. I'm gonna take this pack. There we go. Let's see what do I have with that. 78 more. There we go again. 61 draws, 51 before the guarantee, 41, 31. So it's gonna hit the guarantee that time apparently. Okay, that is a full guarantee that time. To get the Mount Empowerment gear. 79 more to get the costume. So let's spend these again. Get more forks. Back in here with an extra 22. And I have nothing more for now. So I need a 57 more. So let's buy one time this one and one time that one as well. So now I have 50. Let's see if I can get it right before the guarantee. There we go again. 68 before the next guarantee. 58, 48. Getting closer. Nothing more. So it seems like it's all the way to the guarantee to get the costume. So let's take the small pack here. One time. Two times. Wait, I need 5 more in fact. So let's buy that and let's spend these. 2, 3, 4. And I got the costume. 353 draws, no artifact at all. I got 35 more thanks to the battle pass, so let's suspend these and try to see if I get something. I'm gonna hit another time the guarantee, so let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the soul crystals, by the way. That's it, the soul crystals. 10 more to go. 5 less. Okay, let's suspend these quickly, and I have nothing more. I almost completed the battle pass, so I have only a few more to get. I'm just gonna spend again just to complete the battle pass and then I'm gonna stop. So let's take that pack again and back to it. 32 more. It was really fast. I got one more time the soul crystals, which means that I cut one time the guarantee. I have 20 more forks to here and I'm gonna lack like 15. So let's go back in here, buy that pack again. So now I should have enough to complete the battle pass. So let's suspend that and I'm gonna stop after that. Hope I can get something else. Nothing. One by one. And am I gonna get something else? Okay, I cut one more time the guarantee and I obtain a second time the mount on the last draw. That was fun, guys. So I can upgrade it and get 2% extra stat. Why not, guys? So I can complete that normally and have a few more forks. And these are going to be the last ones. I got 10 more. There we go. Final draw. 468. And I got 2 times the mount. I got 1 time the costume. And nothing else. So I don't have the artifact. And I'm not going for the artifact. I already spent the equivalent of 200 gems. So I am saving the rest for the other events we are gonna have. Let me know your thoughts about the new items. I'm curious to know the efficiency of the artifact. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna try that unless someone wants to give me the access of his account. That would be awesome, so I could try the new artifact. Of course, I'm not gonna do some shit on your account, so don't worry about that. If it is the case, you can contact me on Discord. That would be a pleasure to cover that with your account. Have a really nice day, guys. May you have exactly what you want on that event without spending too much. Have a nice day and see you on the next one. Bye bye.